Yes! Oh! Oh my! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sister Location Custom Night Ultimates. Sister Location, but Custom Night with more characters and more madness. Oh yeah, and well, today I'm actually going to be going through my run of Golden Freddy mode. Yes, I beat it. I am in just as much disbelief as you guys are. But so I'm going to be doing a post-commentary analysis of the actual run, just because just watching the run in general is pretty boring, and if you don't know what's going on, it just really would be just, I don't know, I don't think it's anything worth watching if you don't really know what's going on. So, yes, and again, it's, this game, the Golden Freddy, well, the Mass 20 mode of this game is insanely how much you have to focus, and so I pretty much, all my runs I did, I never commentated. And so that's why I'm not even going to bother showing you guys any fails that I kept as well. Just going to show you the run and that's it. Yeah, but I'll be stopping and pausing the video every now and then. And I think that was just the best way to do it. So, yep, we're going to get straight into this. Just want to let you guys know, this took me 6 hours to do, all in one hit. I didn't take any breaks. I actually literally just sat there for 6 hours. Well, I did eat. I did take a lunch break at one point, but I didn't actually. It was only like 10 minutes or something. So that was about it. Yeah. So I'm very happy I actually had the time to do this. So I'm very grateful for that. And I'm just stunned I actually beat it. Let alone. And I'm actually not sure I'm actually ever the first person to ever beat the 20 mode of this particular version of Sister Location Custom Night. I don't know, because if you search YouTube for, you know, Sister Location Custom Night Ultimate Golden Freddy mode, you're just going to get the regular Golden Freddy mode in your results. So, as much as I've seen a few YouTubers do a few videos on this game, I don't think anyone's actually bothered to do the 20 mode of this game. So, well, I don't think so. If any of you guys can find anything, that would be great. Because I couldn't find any YouTuber who had already done this. So, yay! I might be the first one. Woo! That would be nuts. But nonetheless. Okay, let's not dilly-dally. I'm going to show you guys pretty much a few fails first, and then I'll actually show you the run. Because I'm actually going to show you pretty much what's meant to happen. Because when I actually beat this, I had such a good run. And I'll explain what a good run is. But I had a really lucky run, and it was insane. So, here we go. I'm going to immediately show you how this works. Now, the way Golden Freddy mode works is kind of, it's different. Because you have hand unit going to be spawning in animatronics immediately. So right off the bat you saw hand unit. Hang on, I'm just going to go back a little bit. So right off the bat you see hand units already there. So immediately he's going to put in Scrap Baby and Molten Freddy. Now we haven't actually seen Molten Freddy in this playthrough as of yet, but Molten Freddy is pretty much in this top vent up here. And when he laughs and when he shows up, just close the vent. Simple as that. Although he doesn't give you much time to react to it, so that is, so he was, I think he was definitely the cause of a few of my deaths, but not too many, it was okay. So, yeah. So, anyway, first thing you want to do, guys, is immediately you want to go to camera 7 and then just shut the camera down. And camera 7 is Funtime Foxy's Cove. Now, apparently I found out that you didn't actually have to bother watching Foxy. If you just had it on camera 7 and have the camera closed, it's pretty much the same thing. It will slow his progression down, which was amazing. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe I found out. Because the more you go on the camera in this mode, the more you're at risk of just everyone bombarding your office. So that way, the less people you have in your office, the more you end up only having to deal with all the people at the doors. So that way I didn't have to deal with anyone in my office whilst trying to deal with everyone at the doors as well. Because that just got chaotic and then I just lose focus immediately. So anyway. So how this would... Okay, so... Then yeah, you saw it help me. So...
This is not good.
So these are the failed runs, just because I was being dragged onto the camera a lot here, just because straight off the bat I already had Mini Arena and I already had Mini Arena and Mini Extra Bab. So I had to tampering with the electricity and oxygen. Okay, so and yeah. The mini readers were actually like one of the biggest distractions because A, they would laugh in your face and you can't hardly see anything and it would just really distract you. As much as you can wiggle them off, there's not much time to do so. So yeah, it's just that I would pretty much prioritize making sure everything else was done beforehand. Oh, and so these plush babies that can appear in your office. I know the locations of them. So locations of them are, and I might just get rid of the mini meters so I can show you it, but yeah, it's not a very good way to do it, so I might just do this in a way, but anyway. I'll show you the locations of the babies another time, another run. But yeah, so Ender will be on the left, Blore is on the right door. Freddy will jump between cameras 3 and 4, so I never actually bothered to keep track of him. It was just way too hard. So every time he says, "Bon bon, go get him," or "ready for a surprise," I just shut both doors. And that was pretty much what I just did. That was an easy strategy. And besides, you may, if you're lucky enough, you'll end up having a lot of power to work with, so shutting both doors wasn't a big deal. If anything, the one that's going to be draining your power the most is Electro Bab, and if he or she doesn't show up that often, then you're going to be easy done on power. Alright, now, Baby. Yeah, here we go. So, Baby was the one I actually died to the most. Probably 50% of my deaths are Baby. So, when this works... Come on, go get him. There you go. I'm trying to show off what Baby does. Alright, so Baby, what she does is she actually says a number, and it shows up in the bottom left. And you have to hit the correct number. If you hit a wrong number, you die. If you don't hit it quick enough, you also die. Given how much is going on here, she was obviously the reason for most of my deaths because I didn't hear her a majority of the time and I wasn't looking in the bottom left a lot of the times. So, yeah. So, you really understand why she was the majority of my deaths. Alright, anyway. Moving on. So that was my first failed attempt. And that was just a rough attempt because it was just, again, the amount of times I had to go on the cameras and the amount of things I was just showing up in the office, it was insane. So, yeah. And so the start's obviously the hardest because you have to, because the fact of the matter is hand unit's making a lot of noise as well, it doesn't help.
Oh no, this is not good.
So Yendo didn't show up too often. Right, Plush Baby. I actually don't know where Plush Baby was in that run, I'm not sure. That was where I died, so... I'm not sure where Plush Baby even was in this run. I know, so again, Plush Baby can appear on top of this screen, on the left here, on the right here. This is Yendo. and then I think in the bottom right here. So like pretty much at the foot of the right door. And then underneath the camera. So there's only 5 places you can appear.
This is not good.
I might have not have checked the bottom right at all while this was happening, so I probably didn't. That's probably where she was. And there was a lot of deaths where I just died in the first like 15 seconds or something. It was kind of stupid. Alright, one more failed attempt and then I'll do the then I'll show you, then we'll get onto the actual run. I think this is actually the run where Biddy Bab killed me, which Biddy Bab's actually in and the top vent, and when she says, "I'm gonna find a way inside," and then you just have to shut the vent. She literally says a whole sentence, and she gives you like 14 seconds to react to it. So it's kind of stupid if you ever die to her. Very stupid, mate. Yes, cool. Oh my god.
Oh no, this is not good.
So okay, you can see how much you actually are having to go on the camera. And this is why this is so hard, because you have to go on the camera so much, and you have to listen to like everything attacking you. It's insane. So again, it's hard to describe how hard this actually is without you guys actually doing it, but either way. Yeah, so I'm going to find a way inside. She just said it then. I didn't hear it, obviously, because I'm not shutting the vent, so... yeah, there you go. Unbelievable. You may be asking, guys, how do you not hear that? Again, that much going on. Like, this is how much you have to deal with. just a reminder. So, yeah. Alright, so this was the actual run. And this
come on. Focus again. I really want to make it to 3 or 2 or something. I haven't done for a while.
Yeah, so I say that I really want to make it a 2 or 3. Literally, guys, I only made it to 3 twice. In the entire 6 hours, I made it to 3 twice. Maybe 3 times. And now I'm actually going to just, out of nowhere, just get to 6. I'll tell you what, that's unbelievable.
Oh no.
So you basically have to survive for 4.5 minutes. So this is an absolutely insane run, just because of the fact, I was just sitting in the office majority of the time. I was so lucky, I hardly had to go on the camera at all. And you guys saw that I was going on the camera like 3 or 4 times before 1 AM even hit on that first couple of runs. And here I'd never have to go on the camera. It was actually really stupid. So yeah, I put in my I added in my audio on this run, but of course, I mean, I don't know how many times I actually said anything during this. I probably didn't say much. Yeah, so there's another one of the doors. There's also Afton. He's basically a whisperer, so he will speak in like this whisper kind of thing, and you have to shut the opposite door where the sound's coming from. And that's another one I missed a few times as well. But yeah, basically, in the end of the day, I just tried to make sure I would just start going faster. I couldn't, since I wasn't keeping up with it, I just tried to train my brain into going as fast as possible, and then it sort of worked, but it didn't, it only like slightly worked. It wasn't amazing. But before this run, my best run was, I almost went to 5 on one run. It was very close to doing so. I just didn't have much power left, so I wasn't going to really make it through. But yeah, again, the thing that's going to take most of your power is the electrobab. Like here, I'm shutting doors. Like you see how much power I'm using, and in the end of the day, I'm actually not using that much. Okay, here was one of the rare times I actually had to go on camera, so that would be electrobab right there. And I think that was the first time electrobab appeared. I think that was the only time electrobab appeared the entirety of the run, and that is so rare. Oh my gosh! The fact he's on 20, like he basically acted as if he was on like 5 or something, like 5 difficulty. That's how that was unreal. It was like this was unreal, like 1 in 1,000 run. And basically, and I'm happy I won this run, because if I didn't win this run, I probably was never going to win. But yeah, at this point I was very good at just, trying to train myself to get all the doors. I was just trying to, but again, given I wasn't going on the camera, I only had to deal with the doors and just watch out for baby. And that was it. But usually when I'm in the office, I usually just always look down to the bottom left, just to make sure I never miss baby. But then when I'm on the cameras, I have to look everywhere else except to the bottom. Fun on Chica was also like really distracting because she just disorientates the screen and just flashes in your eyes. It's just rough. Okay, so now I was at 4 AM. And since I had 40% power left, I was actually a chicken, and I just pretty much left the 2 doors down, and just all I was doing from then I was just watching the event, and really hoping and praying that I didn't get on the camera, except for now, which I did. But since I had both the other doors down, it was fine. So yeah, every time you go on the camera, there's 4 people that might come in your office. There's Helpy, there's Yendo, which you just have to flip the camera up again. There's the mini readers that can block your screen, which I don't think they did at all this run as well, which that was insanely lucky as well. And then there's the Plus Baby, but I knew all their locations, so that was lucky. I don't know what I just said there. I think I might have just said I was lucky or something.
Man.
No, I just said man. I think I was just in disbelief about how this was going. Anyway, so I hope you guys sort of get the gist of all this. I will let the rest of the video take care of itself as soon as... I think as soon as I beat this, I'll just let my past self take over. But yeah, that's pretty much the run. It was just, again, the same run. Scrap Baby never moved either. So Scrap Baby, if she moves, and you have to hit this little button here, and then she'll just fall back to sleep, and then you have to wait for her to move. If you flick up the camera when she's moved, you haven't shocked her, then she kills you. Which was a bit annoying, because there's a lot of times where I was like, there's a lot of times when the oxygen would just keep going off, and so I had to keep flicking up the camera up and down, and then eventually I was unlucky enough for Scrap Baby to be awake, and I'll just be dead, so that makes any sense.
It's time to...
Yes! Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What? Oh! Oh, and it's still going. Oh my! Holy! Ha! What? Ha! Oh, hang on. Oh, something cutscene. Oh my gosh! What is it? Oh my gosh! I can't believe. Wait, do I control it? I do. Okay. Okay. I don't know what this is. Alright, whatever. Just gonna run across. I don't know what we're doing. Oh god! No, I jump. Okay. Okay, good. Oh god. Was the sun a bad thing? I don't know. What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to do something? I don't know. I assume I was supposed to get to the end, but... Okay. Right, well maybe, hang on, does that unlock something somewhere? Hope so. Oh my gosh, I did it though. Oh my gosh, hang on. I'll explain how I'll go through the run later, but I just want to see. Do I really have to? Come on, couldn't you give me access to that minigame again? Apparently not. I've only stuffed you. Apparently so. Okay, I don't know. I apparently don't think I'm going to be able to get access to that minigame again. Hang on, let's you click on baby at the start. Like, come on, you got to give me something, surely. Unless they expect you to do it again. That would be stupid. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to ignore whatever it was. Whatever, there's a secret 8-bit minigame at the end. I don't know if it was meant to be beaten. I'm not sure. I might have, maybe if I look something up or something, I'm not sure. But, bum! Sucks I didn't get through it, but oh well. Oh my gosh, but there we go. Oh my gosh. Out of nowhere, by the way. Again, out of nowhere. That was just... But that was so lucky. Oh my gosh, that was so stupid. Like, I only had to go on the camera like maybe 4 times at max. Sheesh. Like, I don't even know if the Biddy Bab Electro Bab ever showed up on that run. Not sure. Might have, but I'm not sure. Like, most of that run was just me sitting there. I was waiting. I'm glad I managed to, listen out for everybody and get Baby and all that. And I thought I missed Baby at one point, and that was, I think I said lucky, because I thought I missed Baby at one point, and then hit a number, and then I was fine, so it was... Whew, okay, oh my gosh, thank gosh I'm done that. I really didn't want to keep going but we did it. Whew. Wow. Alright, but again, you just don't have to go on the camera at all until someone says something. And more of it was just, you have to get good. It was just, that was it. You have to get good. But the hardest part of the run was when you had to go on the cameras, because that's when a lot of people could enter your office, and I don't even know if the mini arenas even showed up during that run as well. So, I'd have to say, that run was just handed to me, pretty much. If I didn't win that run, I was not going to win any run. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I was sort of panicking at the end when the mini arenas were like, I was like maybe halfway through 5 AM and the mini arenas showed up, stealing the oxygen. I'm like, oh, do I go on the camera? Budget, stuff it, I'm going to go. But you saw, guys, I had both doors down from 4 AM onwards. I think I had 2 doors down from 4 AM onwards, and I was just really focusing on shutting the vent or not. That was all I had to focus on until then, so... But again, because I had to go on the camera, Electrobab wasn't stealing any of my battery, my power, so... That was just... Like... Again, the most optimal run that you could have had, and look, I sort of feel bad that I got it on a cheap run, but oh well, again, I don't care. I did it, you saw me do it, and you saw I got 4,000 points for it, so big whoop. Nonetheless, guys, that is the end of this series. I don't know if if I find a video where it shows how to beat that minigame, I'll put a link in the description to it. I won't put in my own video. I don't really want to copyright anyone else's work, but whatever. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description for that. But yeah, but that is the end of Sister Location Custom Night Ultimate. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time for the next Five Nights at Freddy's fan game that I do. Bye bye.